Blessings to Africa. Yes, blessings everywhere. Green vibes. Alaji said. For Mother Nature.
These are definitely the days, and of course that is some B-Flow right there with some SOTAMBE music. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Welcome to it. It's Talking Films on YAR Anthem Radio. That's YAR FM, obviously partnering with SOTAMBE right here. And yes, this program, as always, will talk about the film industry, the creative industry in Zambia, your favorite shows and films as well, and also reveal celebrity secrets and behind the scenes, as well as tell you where to get the necessary skills in film production. Sometimes we even get the people who are behind the cameras and put them in front, and we just see how they do their things in the background. And that's why this afternoon we have the legend himself, yes, who is also known as Kopala Commander. I don't know why I'm stammering on that because I always go, hey, Commander Chan. Anyway, we have Ice Morgan. How are you, man?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, great.
And we also have Witrema. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. How are you?
I'm fine, thank
Okay,
you. How are you?
just to confirm, how's your name pronounced?
Witrema.
Witrema.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I hope I get hold of it very well.
Yeah.
Because I've been struggling with this name for a while. This is the lady that's usually behind the camera as we shoot these programs. And somebody who's been training with the Institute for a while now. I think before the course was even started, this person had quite some passion. But we'll find out much more from her as we go on with the show. But as I started, yes, we have the Kopala Commander himself. You are DOP, okay? And that's also a facilitator at the SOTAMBE Film Institute. You have lectured cinematography in Chimwemwe, okay, right here in Kitwe. Tell us more about the program.
Okay, this is a program that was sponsored by the U.S. Embassy, and I think we had beneficiaries of up to 24 youths.
Okay.
Training in filmmaking. So we had quite a vast course that covered, we needed people to learn so that they're able to monetize their businesses in video production using most likely mobile phones.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said monetizing.
Yes.
Okay, this is about making money and making it a career, right?
Yeah.
No, you're just training for exposure. No, later on you'll be making some money. For now, just learn. Yeah. Do people go through that?
Actually, they start by that.
Okay.
They'll start by gaining the recognition. So we've realized there are a lot of people that are recognized, but yet not trained.
Oh, okay.
And then they also don't know the procedures on how to go about making money in their supposedly careers in film. Yeah, so hence the training.
Okay. So since you did a little bit of some training, what were the things that the students actually learned?
Well, the course was actually compact. It was a course that started from writing to producing, camera, sound, lighting, and also the business aspect of film itself. Yes,
that's the most interesting part, especially for guardians and parents and those considering to have their children be successful people in society. I think the world is slowly moving away from doctor, lawyer kind of careers to broader aspects.
You can even tell if you see the president speaking, will tell you, please, if you work on your own, it pays actually to work on your own because you're going to employ other youths through their passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a cooperative in line with Shine. Anyway, I'm just trying to attach this to the Black Mountain.
Actually, a place I'm from visiting, I found a lot of people trying to come up with cooperatives and stuff.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I'm
wouldn't
sure.
be bad.
Yeah, but hey, they need to be trained.
Yeah.
But also, according to you, what was the most useful part of the program for the students?
The most useful part of it is we've seen a lot of videos. The media landscape is now changing. Anyone else can produce today. Can just film something on the mobile and send it there. We are seeing a lot of comedians that are making money just filming.
Our very own guys from Chimwemwe actually showing on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Right from around, and that's a local production.
You see? And it all began in the same area where we were training these youths. So training the youths in the business aspect of it so that they realize that what they're doing they can actually monetize. This is where the monetizing comes in. It's the business aspect of film, actually. When you teach them, you say, okay, you already know, you've got a passion, you already film, but we need to bring in the standard aspect of it so that you understand the business aspect of it so that you can make money and have your business sustainable.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to be well trained and so on. That's we have with Rema with us. Once again, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
How does it feel being on the other side?
It feels good actually.
It feels good. It's better than behind the camera.
Either ways, I prefer both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, so why did you apply for the program? Okay, and did you always want to make film? What was your motivation to be where you are?
Okay, so at first, I used to admire women who used to carry big cameras.
Okay.
So I had that motive in me to say I can also do that. Though looking at the current living way of life nowadays, a lot of women don't do such kind of jobs. Mm-hmm. So I took a step, then I also applied for the program and I started learning, and it's awesome, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most girls or ladies will be talking about nursing.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be a camera woman. Anyway, so there's a lot obviously happening in film apart from camera, but with Rema has a passion for big cameras.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what has been your most challenging part in the training that you feel? I think sako.
Okay, like I was found with guys and I was the only lady there, but according to the motive that I had to go further than the guys, as in class I was better than the other guys, and I'm happy about that.
We are proud of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what about your parents? How did they take it? Do they still do they like the idea of you studying film?
Yes, my parents really supported me, because even when I'm sleeping, I'm late for classes, they used to wake me up to say, hey, it's time for the program, you should go for classes. And I used to go there. They really supported me, and I'm really, really grateful for that.
Okay. Getting to you, Ice Morgan, you are also lecturing at the film school opened by SOTAMBE and Zamcom. I think we should also emphasize that Zamcom is also part of this training institute.
Yes.
Tell us more about the certificate program and why people should study it. I know you've mentioned the monetizing and the business side, but what about just for the passion? And I feel like I own a camera.
Yeah.
Why should I come and study?
Yeah. So to begin with, I think I would look at the population of youths, and people will just, like you've mentioned, people will just on a camera, switch it on, record, and then tomorrow he puts his name and puts productions, and they say, I've got a production house. So I think there's got to be training to that. So the training that we have at SOTAMBE Film Institute, it's a certificate program that we have right now, and it will encompass, I think, everything. It will start from script writing, production, camera work, sound, lighting, and the most important of all, the film aspect of business. Yes.
Okay, now in
the business aspect of film, yes.
In business, there is something like networking, okay?
Yes.
And the film industry is growing in the country. Would you feel it's divided, or the industry is working together? Are these students going to be supported after the training? What happens after the training? Do you just let them go like, okay, Mwapuisha, go and do your own thing, go and find your way?
Through all this course, we have programs that really revolves around students, just to teach them the collaboration aspect of it. Because I would give an example. Music, we call it audio-visual. Film is audio-visual. It's audio and visual. So music is simple. You can produce a song alone and do that. But for you to do a film acclaimed to your name and say, this is fabulous team has done this film, trust me, you have about not less than 50 to 70 people behind. There are people in front of the cameras, the actors, we have the crew itself, so in this course, we're encompassing everything. When we come to production, which is producing, people will understand what it is to bring all these together. So there's that collaboration aspect of it in film production. And looking at the question, if I got it correctly, is the film industry collaborating on what? Right now, we have people that began with passion. So passion, you own a camera, you own maybe a tripod stand or something, you think you are going to do this, but you need another person perhaps maybe to come and do your sound. Or you need somebody to come perhaps come and do your lighting. So this is what we are trying to bring in that course. The course is compact of all these things. So people will learn all these things to know when to collaborate, when to get these services, you're outsourcing from where. Yeah, stuff like that.
So it's not like other institutions or other kind of careers that you could actually do it all by yourself. You need to coordinate it.
Film is actually a huge undertaking. You need, I think I was listening to the last recording that you had. I think I had my colleague Musenge from ZNBC. You asked a question to say how many people are in the production crew. So you're interviewing one person and you have about over 20 people behind. There are script writers that will write that program. Then there are sound engineers. There's the director of that program. So it's a whole lot of army of creatives that are supposed to be trained behind the production.
One of the soldiers in the army of the creatives is Witrema with us in studio.
She's actually here. She's always behind the cameras, but I'm glad today she's in front and then people are here.
Okay. How do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years of production in the country? Do you see yourself working for some big production company? What would you like to be an expert in?
What I love about this course is that too expensive to work for companies. So in 5 years from now, I'll have my own company and I'll also employ people who are going to work for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Because what I love about this course, like my facilitator here mentioned, there's a lot to do in filmmaking. You can be the camera operator, you can be the gaffer, you can do editing, a lot is involved. So it's really motivational to me. I didn't know what is involved when I applied. But after I went in, I am telling you, I was very excited. I was really motivated. And what I saw was beyond my expectations.
I feel I should also get into, because I feel I have that perception as well, like film industry, camera, shine. So the few things you mentioned, gaffer and shine, I don't know these things. So if I get in there, I'll probably learn much more and so on. But your word to other students that, or would-be students that are feeling like, no, I don't need to train, I'm okay. Well, what's your word to them? Your encouraging statement to them to come to the Institute?
Okay, so for the ladies, especially ladies out there, let's do this together. This thing is more fun. You'll find a lot of things involved. Like for me, I've visited a lot of media houses. I've visited ZNBC. I've seen how people work that side. So I encourage everyone to take the motive in applying for the course, and they'll get a lot of benefits, like I am benefiting even right now.
Awesome. Ice Morgan, your words to would-be students and parents?
First of all, I would say I always get back to whatever it is right now. You see a lot of things. I would call it information for now. So information comes in different forms. People be on WhatsApp, they'll see videos, they'll see that. So all that is information. But professional information in form of film that watching on TV, in form of news, in form of TV soaps that you love on TV, comes with an army of trained personnel. So I don't see why a parent wouldn't send a child to go and train to become a professional filmmaker. So it's not just filmmaker. There are different aspects of film, like we've been trying to explain. so people can come and train for that which they are passionate about. Yeah, so most likely I would say people should come and train so that we have an informed industry.
Great.
Yeah.
An informed industry, not an industry that just feels they are able to and not well capable.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I've been talking to Ice Morgan and with Trema, who is usually behind the camera but does much more in the film industry as well. This has been Talking Film on YAR FM. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fabulous Tim. Remember, you can catch these episodes and many others. Remember, we had Bob Nkosha, we had Msenge Mulimba last week.
Yep.
We've had Uncle Barney. We've had many other people that come through.
Tifo.
Tilo as well. Tilo. Yes, you can check all those episodes on our YouTube channel. That's SOTAMBE Institute. Look for it, search it, subscribe, and follow. And yes, get informed and obviously train and be well informed, not just informed.
And by the way, I think I don't know if I have a minute.
Yes, you do.
A second.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I would want to appeal to filmmakers. I think it has to be to every filmmaker who's actually a production house now, that this is their chance now to enroll and apply for this course, which is scheduled to start anytime too soon. Yeah.
Do you think in future,
yes,
for you to submit a production, you need to have credentials like, no, I did actually a diploma course with this institute and this is my work? So the work actually goes with the papers.
It's actually not in future. It's actually right now happening. Okay. Most of the people that we have right now are just practicing, and whatever they're getting is so less because they can't get to the bigger jobs.
Yeah.
So the bigger jobs, one of the prerequisites,
The qualification.
is who you are, where have you been, what have you done, stuff like that. And not only that, there is a massive certification that is coming for films. For instance, if you produce, we have Bureau of Standards, there is National Media of Association of Arts, NAMA, which you need a certificate to say, okay, this film now can go for the public. So when applying, one of the requirements will be, who are you? Where have you been? What have you done? So it won't be shooting from nothing where you just produce something. So people need to come and train.
All right.
And have those qualifications.
That's how it is. That's how we're wrapping up this edition of Talking Film on YAR FM. Join us next Tuesday at 16:05. Once again, my name is Fabulous Tim. Good afternoon.